there's one thing that I've really enjoyed with everything going on right now. I have to say it is definitely the downfall of celebrity culture. I've really enjoyed that. The past 4 years have almost been unbearable with these celebrities and how they've been running their mouths with their crazy TDS and stuff. It's been nice watching them like really collapse and really make fools of themselves. Celebrity culture, I don't think it will ever rebound back to what it was. I think they've damaged their images, at least with the American people, probably forever. And they just keep doubling down and doing all this weird stuff. I'm going to go over a couple of things other than this, but I thought this was a good example. So Robert Pattinson refuses to work out consistently for Batman role because he doesn't want to set a precedent. He says the actors that lift weights all the time are part of the problem. So this is all coming from a GQ interview. They took this picture of him trying to look like he's miserable. Like, oh, I'm one of you. I'm one of you. It's a very long read. Some interesting stuff in here where he whines about, wanting to go running. And he's afraid of getting in trouble if he goes running. And he's like suffering from anxiety and all of this stuff. I found the interview kind of boring. The best tidbits are over here already in the Independent article. But I find it funny how he's slacking off for this role. Like, you're literally playing Batman. You have a dream gig for a lot of people, and you're not even taking it serious at all. I just find that funny. Like, you're getting paid a lot of money, probably a couple million, I would imagine, to play Batman, and you're just like, yeah, that's no big deal. I'm just not going to work out. I mean, he's already kind of slim. I mean, he doesn't look like a Bruce Wayne Batman in these pictures. He looks like a wimp. Okay. Like, other actors have beefed up for it and took it seriously. This guy's acting like it's a joke, playing a fool. So let's go over this real quick. Robert Pattinson has opened up about body image for men in Hollywood in a brand new interview. The actor was interviewed by GQ while in lockdown in London and discussed his role in forthcoming Christopher Nolan film Tenet, as well as his decision to become the next Batman. Pattinson was filming Matt Reeves' The Batman when the quarantine was announced, and when asked if he's keeping to his strict fitness regimen he put together by a personal trainer, he said he's ignoring instructions because it sends a bad message. I think if you're working out all the time, you're part of the problem, he said, referring to his fellow Hollywood actors. You set a precedent. He continued, adding, no one was doing this in the 1970s, even James Dean. He wasn't exactly ripped. He also wasn't playing Batman. Okay? I'm going about body image. I don't need to be buff to play Batman. I mean, look at a real actor like Christian Bale, who's went from go look at how he looks in that movie, The Machinist, and then compare how he looks in the Batman movies. Okay, that's a real actor. This whiny wuss, he's sitting around scared, trying to be lazy, and then says it's about body image. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, well, I shouldn't have to be buff to play Batman. Whining about lifting weights. Okay, and it gets even more funny because he talks about he's still doing his diet plan. Listen, you can do the diet plan all you want. You're not going to pack on muscle. This dude needs to be in the gym every day to get ready for that role because he's already kind of at a disadvantage with his body type. Look at Christopher Reeve when he got the role to play Superman. He's in the gym all the time trying to pack on muscle. He wanted that role so bad. He was so dedicated to getting that role that he pushed himself to put on muscle. And this guy's sitting there whining in a corner about body image. This is why celebrity culture is going down the toilet. It's because of this trash. Nobody likes this. These people are so out of touch. Okay? It's the same stuff with Adele. People whining because Adele lost weight. So anyway, reflecting upon his time in the Twilight franchise, which began in 2008, he said, the one time they told me to take my shirt off, I think they told me to put it back on again. Well, yeah, but this time they're going to want you to take the shirt off for the movie. Okay? So you're going to need to pack on some pounds, man. So he revealed his trainer pleaded with him to use the Bosu ball and single weight left with him while in lockdown, but said he's barely doing anything, not taking it serious at all. I'm surprised he's not whining more about culture and stuff like that. He's just kind of sitting there in depression. That's not very much either. That's going to maybe keep him at the weight he is. So he's put on a little bit of weight for the role. You have to still maintain that weight. It just doesn't stay with you. That's the thing. And I think he gets that. He's being pretty lazy. You can't just keep what you have. You have to maintain it. So you have to keep working out. You have to keep running. He's not even running. He talks about in the GQ interview, he doesn't want to go out for runs. So he's not running. He's not doing anything. He's just sitting in there wasting away. It's going to be funny. He's already filmed for the role. So I almost wonder, will the film be delayed because he's going to lose weight or get fat while he's in lockdown? He could end up delaying the film. They have an October 2021 release date for this film. And if he comes out of lockdown out of shape, it will take at least a couple of months to get him back to where he was, even with intense training. You don't just get back in shape instantly. It takes a while to pack those pounds on, especially if you're someone his size and you don't know what you're doing. Now, in Hollywood, they'll hire trainers and make sure you get it done correctly, quickly as possible. That's why they can get in and out of shape for roles so quickly. You're literally just paid to work out all the time. He's not doing anything. He's not doing anything. He says it right there. He is doing one thing, though. He's sticking to his meal plan, though, which includes oatmeal and vanilla protein powder with vanilla protein powder sprinkled in it, as well as tuna topped with Tabasco. The funny thing about that, though, is you can stick with the meal plan. That's not going to pack on pounds. It's literally, if you've ever seen that South Park episode where Cartman thinks he can just pack on that protein. He was eating protein shakes or whatever it was. And he thought he was getting strong, but really just got fat. That's what's going to happen here because you're not doing anything. You're not going for runs. You're not using the bare minimum of workout equipment they left you to do. You're just blowing it off. And then you're saying, oh, I shouldn't have to work out all the time. Why is it about body image? Get out of here. You're gonna say that it's about body image so that you don't have to work out. Okay. All right. So I was already kind of concerned for this film. I liked some of the things I've seen, particularly the Batmobile. I like the gritty look that they've been setting with the film, him, being a very amateurish Batman. I like that it's maybe going to be a detective thriller. I don't think it's going to be super woke like a lot of people were concerned about. I'm not too concerned about that. But I am concerned about him looking like a wuss. Okay, you're Batman. You're supposed to be big. You're supposed to be tough. So we'll see what happens. But I just find it funny how out of touch and lazy he's being for the role. And it's more than just him, right? There was this article that came out today talking about how celebrity culture may never go back to normal. And it really highlights some stuff they're so desperate for attention. There's pictures of Ben Affleck here, former Batman. And, you could say what you want. I thought he looked pretty good as Batman. He got big for that role, too. Took it serious. But he's out with his girlfriend going for a walk. And it's talking about how they went real slow so that the paparazzi could get really good pictures of them. They did it purposely. And all the mental breakdowns they're having and just it's not a good time for celebrities. It used to be, people, the way this article starts out is they're talking about people are looking for the gossip. The gossip isn't there. What are people doing? Now they're turning on celebrities because of all this imagined stuff and all the weird things they're doing. And then you've got stuff like this, okay? Hollywood elite, including William Dafoe, Joaquin Phoenix, and Adam Driver penned letter for radical transformation to society. I was really disappointed to see Adam Driver on this list. I really was. I thought he was a normal dude for the most part. Turns out, was somewhat wrong. Look at Joaquin Phoenix's eyes in this. Doesn't he look insane? Man, this is why celebrity culture is never going to come back to normal. It's never going to be what it was. Like the veil has been lifted on these people. And I find it absolutely hilarious. And celebrity worship was already kind of on its way out. This has just accelerated it. And I like it. I can't stand these people. I can't stand their politics, their opinions. I think they're all stupid. And I like seeing the downfall of celebrity culture. But they pretty much want to transform everything. Let's just go to crazy town. Let's get rid of normal life. We don't need that anymore. I say we don't need these people. So let's get rid of them. And just we can do CGI. We don't need them anymore. Just do CGI movies. Or just keep getting a bunch of no-names. Never let these people get a platform. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Too bad they can't all be somewhat normal like Hemsworth and, Ricky Gervais. I think that's why their stocks went up so much. I talked about Liam Hemsworth the other day, how he doesn't live in Hollywood. That seems to be the key. You just get out of Hollywood and then you become normal. Anyway, kidding about the CGI thing. I don't know what we're going to do. I wish these people would just shut up and dance on stage like they're supposed to. But anyway, what do you guys think about all this? What do you think about Robert Pattinson whining and complaining about body image because he doesn't want to get buff for the Batman role? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, if you would throw a like up, share the video, make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that and subscribe if you're new.